Sign of a good defender is somebody who can either stay with you once you make a move or cut you off from getting to a spot. And for a lot of people, those are the hardest defenders to deal with. So we're going to look at 3 moves and 3 different ways that you can use your defender's aggressiveness and recovery speed against them. The first thing we're going to look at is these outside foot stops. Basically what you're doing is when you're driving, you see Anthony Edwards here when he drives. Look how he stops on that outside foot to create space, right? Him just stopping is a good way to create enough space for him to get a shot off. It doesn't have to be a crazy move either, all right? Like, there are different ways to use it. Anthony Edwards on the last one was getting downhill. Jaylen Brown here, he doesn't get all the way downhill, so he's not all the way attacking. He uses it, he stops like at the beginning of the attack, right? So he takes that one, boom. Stops right here. Look how low he is. Look how low this knee is to the ground. Defense is still sliding. He instantly just backs up, wide open shot. And it doesn't always have to be off an attack move either, right? So watch Anthony Edwards here. Nobody guarding him. He sees D Book is going to have to close out and try to recover, right? He wants the 3. So instead of just catching and shooting where Book could just kind of get a hand up to it, fakes a drive. Freezes both of the defenders. Easy shot. Right here, off the catch. No dribble. He just catches it, gets low, that back knee. Look how low it is to the ground. Right, Kyle Lowry is expecting him to go that way, so he's lost. Catch and shoot, jumper. Right, so stopping on that outside foot. Same situation. Catch it, and it's almost like a jab step on the catch. Right, but stopping on that outside foot is a great way to just stop and let the defender's momentum take them out of the way or create enough space for you to get a shot off, and you don't have to do anything special. All you're doing is just stopping on that outside foot, and it's abrupt. And once you get good at that, you'll be able to just create, more easy shots for yourself and get yourself space within the game. So now another way to stop is by getting good at doing snatchbacks. It's similar to like an outside foot stops. It's the same footwork, but you're actually crossing the ball into the other hand now. Shai's going downhill, and look, the defense is doing a good job of staying with him. The momentum of the defense is going to keep going. So he gets low, stops on that outside foot, snatch. The defender keeps sliding, right? So if Shai had kept driving, the defense would have been right with him. But he just stops and creates all of that space for a wide open shot.
Hugo.
Same thing here with Anthony Davis. He has all of this side of the court, and AD knows this. This is that same hezzy that he did when he was doing the outside foot stop. Is that fake step back. AD bites for it. He attacks, and now knowing that AD wants to recover, he's going to go super hard to recover because 1, he's a big. Bigs don't like when people make layups on them. But 2, he just fell for that hezzy. He jumped, so now he wants to get back in front. Right? So 1, 2. Low cross. Look how low his knee is. He stops on that outside foot. Low cross. His knee is super low to the ground. Creates all that space. Lets AD momentum take him way past of where he is. Easy jumper. Now let's look at other ways to snatch though. So we looked at a cross. You can also go under the leg. Boom. But it's the same concept. Everything is the same concept. You get your defender going downhill. You stop on a dime, outside foot. Stop on a dime. Now this one is super tough because once he stops, he changes direction. Gets that layup across the paint, inside hand, high off the glass. That's so tough. Right, but same thing. Get the defense going. He's doing a good job of staying with them. Boom. Look at where his momentum took him. And he also gave him a little tap to keep him going. But look at all of this space you can create from just stopping. It's hard to create that much space by doing crazy crossovers and dribble moves. Like, if you want to create space like this, be able to stop and go. Here's another one. So instead of under the leg, you also snatch behind the back. This is a quick stop. Quick stops. Just throw the brakes on. Get the defense going. You see how both of his shoulders are turned. He's facing this way now. Behind the back. He's going to keep running. Look at all that space he created. Easy shot. All right, so last way we're going to look at now is also snatch between the legs. And James Harden is a pro at this. So any way you want to snatch, you can. You can do it in front. You can go between the legs. You go behind the back. You can go under the leg. But everything is the same. You get super low. Once you get downhill, you get low. The defense is trying to go with you. Stop on that outside foot. Let their momentum take them past you. And you can just stop and pull up or stop and change direction. And so the last move we're going to look at is the punch dribble, which is still an outside foot stop. But now, instead of crossing over, you're just pounding that ball. Pounding that ball hard right next to the outside foot. So look at Kawhi here, how he gets downhill. Defense is with him. Hard stop. That's that punch dribble. Hard stop creates enough space. He didn't have to push off anything. Creates enough space for him to go up. Right? And you don't always have to go right into a shot. He goes punch. As soon as he backs up to create space, look at the defense. He's jumping forward with that foot forward. So Kawhi can see this. He just attacks that top foot. Gets to the spot he wants to get to. Pull up. Now watch KD here. Defense does a good job of trying to cut him off from going middle. Punch. Look at all that space he creates. Punch dribble. Raise up into an easy shot. Same thing here. Defense tries to cut him off. Punch. Raise up into an easy shot. Right? So just being able to stop. And he does it again here. This is just he creates space, gets the and-one. That's just a tough shot. And it looks so much tougher than what it actually is, because at the end of the day, you're just getting downhill, stopping, letting the defense get out the way. And then you have enough space and time to either go up into a shot or change direction, get something that you really want. Now, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But also, I want you to check out the free workout that I have for everybody who is interested in becoming a better basketball player. Make sure you join the Hoops Academy. My training app have tons of drills for you, tons of video, tons of film breakdown. Make sure you check out the Hoops Academy, as well as the free training that I have for you. It is in the link in my description.